So it's 8:15 on Friday morning, time for the Good Catch Fishing Report. Captain Dylan Hubbard, Hubbard's Marina, live on the water. Hey, good to see you, Dylan.
Hey, good to see you this morning. How are you, Russell?
We're good. We're good here. Okay, I know the weather ain't going to be great this weekend, but let's get past it. Let's get past it and talk about how things are biting.
Well, right now the sheepshead are biting very well, and this bad weather kind of gets those sheepshead excited. This is kind of the tail end of that time of year where we get a really good push of sheepshead, so it's a great opportunity to take advantage of it. Even when the weather's a little foul, you can still fish from a seawall or a dock or a bridge to target those sheepshead around the structure. A small piece of shrimp, a fiddler crab, cut oysters, cut clams, around 20-pound fluorocarbon, and a smaller one-aught hook is a great way to target those sheepshead. Also around those docks and bridges and structure, we're seeing some big black drum. Those black drum are kind of mixed in there with those sheepshead. If you use a whole shrimp or about a medium-sized crab right at the base of that bridge or dock, you have a really good chance of hooking into one of those big black drum. We're even seeing some of those cruise around the grass flats too. Also, mackerel have started to show up really early. We've had kind of that water starting to warm up. We're kind of transitioning into that springtime weather, and that's brought a lot of those mackerel along our beaches, the mouth of the passes, those beach fishing piers. Anywhere you can find concentrated bait, you'll find those actively feeding mackerel. On fast, flashy lures is the best way to target those mackerel. We're also seeing those pompanos show up a little early, those sandy edges of the channel around our beaches, the piers, the jetties, great areas to target those pompano. Lines Pass, Paso Grill, Anna Maria, Egmont Key, Fort DeSoto, all great areas to find pompano in the early morning hours when that water's clear. The trout bite has been going really well on those edges of the flats, those potholes, those cuts. Really active trout bite this past week. Artificial shrimp, soft plastic paddle tails, all great options. Or live shrimp or greenbacks work well on that lighter tackle and slower action rods. Those trout have soft mouths. We're also seeing the snook pick up quite a bit as the water warms up. Those snook are getting excited, moving into the passes. We're seeing a lot of snook still out on the grass flats. Anywhere from Upper Bay to the beaches, we're seeing that snook bite pick up quite a bit. And the redfish bite kind of tailed off a little bit this past week. They were a little tougher, but when you found them, they were in big concentrations, moving around those grass flats, spoil islands, mangrove shorelines, great areas to find those occasional concentrations of redfish. And that's about it. Inshore, Russell.
Love these pictures you send. These pictures are great, man. All right, we have probably 30 seconds left. I know there's not a lot of nearshore and offshore fishing, but I guess it's going to clear off eventually. What's going on?
Well, right now, the hogfish bite's still going well. This time of year is kind of that tail end of that hogfish bite. They bite pretty consistently through April, depending on weather, but it's starting to slow down a little bit. 30 to 70 foot of water is a good place to look for them. We're seeing some lane snapper, mangroves mixed in with them. Out deeper, the red grouper bite's going well, around 120 foot of water, and then we're seeing a lot of snapper from around 120 to 180, and the occasional blackfin tuna as well. And that's about it, near shore and offshore.
You know, Dylan, I was thinking someday soon, I'm going to be in one of those pictures. I'm going to be there posing in one of those pictures. Yeah, I'm just, you know what the problem has been? I've just been so busy.
Well, don't forget, Russell, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy.
Someday we're going to run out of ways to do this, but not yet. We're not there yet. Hey, Dylan, have a good weekend, man. We love you. Take care. Bye.